Oliver and Toad had finally come back from the works after having their worn parts mended. "I say, Toad, I don't know if I'm upright on my wheels or on my dome," said Oliver. "You look the right way up to me, Mr. Oliver." "Well," sighed Oliver, "let's get our rest in while we can, Toad." Oliver was just about to snooze when Duck puffed up. "There you are, Oliver. I've been looking for you. Can you take my train for me? It's waiting at the cargo depot. I have to help Thomas out on his branch line today. Daisy's refusing to pull trucks again." And with that, Duck puffed out of the sheds. "Well, Mr. Oliver, it looks like we'll have to wait yet again to have our rest. I say, Toad, I'm a coupler's length close to saying bother Duck's train and taking a snooze right now." Stepney had overheard Oliver as he backed into the sheds. "Whatever you do, Oliver, don't pretend to be ill. Bill and Ben just learned that lesson the hard way." Oliver laughed. "Oh, I'd never do that, even if it sounds appealing right now." Oliver left the sheds and coupled up to Toad. He whistled goodbye to Stepney and left for the cargo depot. Oliver had arrived at the depot and coupled Toad up to the back of the train. He backed down onto the front of the train. Oliver was so sleepy he almost forgot to apply his brakes. He bumped the train hard. "Careful, Mr. Oliver. Maybe we should go and have that rest. It's most certainly the safer option." "Nonsense, Toad. I must deliver Duck's train to the docks on time." "If you say so, Mr. Oliver," said Toad reluctantly. The guard's whistle blew and Oliver puffed out of the depot. At the docks, Henry was sizzling nicely. He was getting ready for an early kipper run. Workmen hustled and shouted as vans were shunted into place. "All right, Henry, stay on the rails this time," he said to himself. Back on the main line, Oliver was puffing along, feeling sleepier than ever. "Almost there, Oliver. Come on, you can do it," he said to himself. Oliver approached the docks, but was coming in too fast. "Look out, Mr. Oliver," shouted Toad. Oliver was so sleepy he wasn't paying attention to where he was going, and he didn't see Henry's train until it was too late. Everyone jumped clear as Oliver crashed into the back of the flying kipper. Oliver was awake now as the smell of fish hung in the air. "You silly engine, now my train will be delayed," said Henry crossly. "We've done it now, Mr. Oliver." Oliver groaned as he knew Sir Topham Hatt was soon on his way. And indeed he was. "Oliver, explain this behavior." "Me and Toad were just too tired, sir. We needed a rest but had to deliver Duck's train." Sir Topham Hatt paused for a moment. Maybe I have been working you and Toad too hard since you've come back. Never be afraid to let me know you need a rest. However, it's off to the works for you. We can't have your front badly damaged now, can we?" he said. Stepney soon arrived to help with the cleanup. "I knew you wanted a rest, Oliver, but I didn't think you'd get it in this way," he laughed. Oliver couldn't help but laugh as well. But Henry was still cross. "I can never just pull my kipper, can I?" "No, Henry, no you can't," chuckled Sir Topham Hatt. "You may leave with the undamaged cars, however. You've lost enough time already." Henry whistled goodbye as he left the docks. As the workmen began cleaning up Oliver's mess. Oliver, however, couldn't snooze even if he wanted to. He was covered smokebox to cab and smelly fish. Poor Oliver.